Time to go live. We should turn it this way so that we're live. Oh, awesome. We have a good amount of kilobytes.
Yes, we do.
All right. Oh, I have to go to the actual stream. I think there's like one person watching right now, which is great. It's tail tea time, but actually it's Faith drink coffee time because bork bork. We are tired. Come here. Great. Doggy go bork bork. He's a very good boy. Uh-oh. Is it gonna handle us?
Come on, internet.
What are you doing, little computer? There's a good doggy out there.
Yep, that's why he's barking.
Oh, I see.
Argos, come!
He didn't bark when the other German Shepherd walked by.
That's the same German Shepherd. You just didn't notice it.
No, I did. Oh, he didn't notice.
He didn't.
Right. I thought the German Shepherd before was being walked by a bald guy. That's what I'm confused about.
No.
Oh, same person?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
I'll turn the corner and then I'll stop.
We got 2 people watching right now, but they're not saying anything in the chat, so say something in the chat. If you're on your phone, you can click the little chat button. It's like a box with arrows in it. Oh, you got a notification that we're live. Oh, there's 4 people watching. Excellent, excellent. Oh, hey, Ziggy Manuk is here, and Moonfire says hello. Hi, guys. Okay. Well, Mermaid Seamstress says hello. What? Where'd she go?
Finception.
And Pinky Girl says shalom. Do you want to actually keep the chat open just so that like you can have it scroll down and I'll scroll up? Is it your dog? Yeah, it's her dog. He's a German Shepherd. I hope he comes up soon because he's awesome. And yeah, so we went to MerMagicCon this weekend. Surprise! Woo! It was really, really, really fun. And we did a lot of things. And I think... I don't know, should we go through like the whole weekend or should we just like start with the things we bought?
Oh gosh. Yeah, we can briefly go through the whole weekend.
Okay.
So
it started at 2 a.m. for me on Friday. I drove from my house to the Seattle airport and then flew from the Seattle airport to here. It was good.
Yeah. I had, we pretty much like, because of time differences, I was flying from Ohio. We got up at like the same time, except for me it was 4 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And so, got up at 4 a.m., got in the car, and basically drove to the airport and flew to my house and then picked up Faith.
Yeah, it worked out great. Moonfire said, I was hoping you'd stream today because I'm sick. You made my day. Oh, yay.
Oh, great.
Is your friend a pirate? No.
Yes.
She got a pirate hat.
I did get a pirate hat. But
Justine really likes like Renaissance and like anything kind of old-timey.
I'm a historical costumer at heart, so.
She's very good at that sort of stuff.
Yes.
Oh, Widget the Mermaid says, yo, guess what? What? Are you going to MerMagicCon next year? Don't leave us hanging. Don't leave us hanging.
MerMagicCon next year?
Maybe.
Oh, you're talking about Widget. I was like, did somebody ask that? Because I was like, it's a year out.
Yeah, it's a year out, but it's going to be in March.
Yeah.
Check my Instagram. I'll check it after. So we have, so anyways, we came here, and that was Friday night, so there's a mixer going on at the hotel, and I'm seeing every Instagram stories like,
Oh, yeah, so just, like, preface?
Yeah,
To preface this whole video, nobody knew that Faith was coming except for me and, like, a couple other people who I'm not sure went to the con.
Yeah, so people that knew were, like, a few people from my pod, because I told them. But not everyone from my pod. I didn't tell everybody. I was, like, in a terrible mood because I was stressed, and...
I don't understand, but anyway.
Maybe your IG story.
I'll do it later.
And then, and so I thought I wasn't going to be able to go, and I was kind of scared of flying into D.C. because there was a plane that downed, hey, Stephanie, that had, like, a lot of Canadian passengers, and I was like, I'm scared of the world. And so then I was like, I'm just kind of not going to go, and I'm not really able to afford it at this point. And then someone said... Well, too bad. I'm going to pay for your flight. So that was mermaid.evangeline on Instagram. Very, very, very big thank you to her and being able to support me. And it really, really made such a huge difference. And I was so happy. So that's how I was able to go. And I was just like, hello, boss. Can I take Friday off work? Why? To go to DC? Why? For a convention? What kind of convention? Mermaid convention. You're a what now? And I'm like, I'm a professional person. But yeah. Anyways, so no one knew except for Mermaid Evangeline, Justine, and I guess like the people who run the con because I bought my tickets, and they're like, Faith Brownlee, what the hell? And And yeah, like a few people from my pod and my family knew, but that was it.
Yep.
Dobby?
Argos! Argos!
Yes. He's joining the live
Yeah,
stream.
baby. Can you see him?
Let's see.
Probably.
Go back to my live window. Oh,
Argos.
there he is. There's his big sniffy nose. Oh, good boy.
Argos.
Hi.
Argos.
He's so big. He is
He's
such
so
a big boy.
Oh.
He loves you so much. He's so happy Mama's home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so funny. This morning he forgot that I came back, and
Right.
I walked downstairs and he threw
Oh,
it.
he's getting stuff all over your
Yeah,
nose.
he gets hair everywhere. That's fine.
He's a fluffy boy. Anyways, he'll still be here. But yeah, not many people knew, so we're like plotting. I basically just like called Justine. I said, "I'm able to go. Please help me." And you said, "Okay."
I got this.
So it was great. So we stayed the night here on Friday, which is lovely, and then woke up really early the next morning to go to the con. So Justine did a freediving practical, and she crushed it.
I did. It was awesome. It was with Blue Alchemy Freediving, and they did a kind of a really brief course called Safe Breath Holding.
Yeah, so it's not like an actual freediving certification, but it's like good principles of freediving.
So because it's been a very long time since I've done freediving with a mentor, I was like, oh, I should probably review some safety stuff.
Yeah.
So I took the course, and part of the practical is a static breath hold, and I got the top time of the entire MerMagicCon, which was 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
We came, we saw, we conquered.
Yes, we did.
What happened, and more on that later. But yeah, so that's what we did. Like the first day was well, that was like the very first thing in the morning. Is you went to your freediving, like the academic portion where you had to be like, this is how you be safe. Sign this waiver.
Yep.
And then I hung out in the vendor hall, and like I got my makeup ready and stuff, and then I just like scared the crap out of people, and it was so fun. I kind of want to make just like a quick little compilation of scaring people, but the best reaction we got was from Mermaid Vlogs, who, so because she's like a close friend of mine, and she knows Justine, and so we're all buddies, and so
I texted her. So first of all, I was on the Everyday Mermaid podcast almost like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, not too long ago.
Yeah, not too long ago. And I knew that Faith was coming at that point, and they were asking like, oh, because they know me through Faith. So they were asking like, oh, do you know if Nerd Maid Faith is coming to the con? Like, do you know? And I was like, I don't think that she can get into Canada, so I don't think she's going. And inside I'm going, hee 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 hee.
I was like, oh man, she's probably just like, this like the entire weekend I saw you guys together. And then I went live, and it was so funny because I was doing this. If you guys remember I think it was my last TLT time when I was like, oh, my new design.
Yeah.
Was when you guys were together, and you guys were all on my live stream. And I'm like, oh, hello, friends.
Yeah.
Gosh, I miss you.
I wish I could go to the con.
Oh, good to see you. Have fun without me.
It was awesome.
It was a good moment.
So then I was texting Abby, being like, hey, I have something for you. Where can I meet you at the con? Because I wanted to make sure I caught her before anybody else posted about Faith,
which a few people already did.
And before obviously so that we could make the surprise as early as possible. So I texted her, and she was like, oh, I'm just pulling in. And so Faith was jumped behind me, and I was just standing there in the lobby, and it was really funny. Poor Abby was very under the weather the first couple days. So she was walking in, and Lauren was like, oh my god, I think she saw purple hair behind me or something like that. And then Abby just and Faith jumped out from behind me, and Abby just screamed. Yeah. It was so funny.
It was a good moment. So yeah, that was that's the first 2 hours of the first day. And then what did we do? We went to some panels. We went to the World of Mermaid panel. And yeah, we sprinted around the vendor hall, and I just gave everyone so much love. And stickers. By the way, here's a sticker.
You can have an Ariel one. I need a new one for the back of my phone.
Excellent. Good. I figured you'd like that one. Perfect. And yeah, so I was giving out lots of Shop Vancouver Mermaid stuff. I need to make a post saying, hey, thanks for stopping by. Make sure you buy things from Courtney too. But I was just like, here, everyone have gifts. Like, I don't know, just like my default thing when anything is going like really bad or really good, is just give people things. Like,
it's your love language.
Yeah, but it's really not. Like, gifts isn't my love language, but I do have, like, the spiritual gifting of hospitality.
Yeah,
so I'm like...
That's true.
I just, like, if someone's ever not feeling good, I just give them food. Or if, like, anyone is, like, I don't know. If, like, I'm super excited to see someone, I'll just, like, give them something. I'll be like, here, have this. Have all my love. So, anyways.
Yep.
So I was running around giving people stickers and things, and... buying things, and we went to the Taylor booth, and
we did.
Justine got a little something. What did you get?
I did. I got,
Oh my goodness, she got the fantasy one. Her collection's complete.
I know.
And she also got, da-da-da-da, the lily tail.
Which, so funny story about this tail.
Yes.
It was about the time that I was commissioning Lily Pad from Courtney.
Yeah.
That the fantasy one came out, and I was super excited about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got Lily Pad.
Yeah.
And then this tail came out.
Yeah, and you're like, what the heck?
And I was like, what the heck? But it's beautiful. It's a gorgeous tail, and I absolutely love it. And I saw it on the rack for discount price, and I was like, I don't need it, I don't need it, I don't need it. And as I drew out my wallet, I was like, I don't need it, I don't need it, I don't need it. And I got it.
And I also picked up something from Taylor. It's not like anything fancy, but I got the whale shark. Let me just make sure it's in frame. I got the whale shark eco tail for the Aquarius, which I don't have, but I'm not going to use the Aquarius in it probably because the Aquarius is trash. But yeah, like, I saw that they had this. Like, there was a few tails that I was, like, hemming and hawing. I was like, well, I don't know if I can afford it because I didn't bring that much money because I don't have that much money. But I saw this, and it was only for $25. And I think that it's actually a misprint because it's it's the same print on both sides.
Which I can't remember if their eco tails were.
I feel like it did have a white underbelly. I don't know. Let's search this up.
Yeah.
Taylor whale shark. It's not going to be on their website. But I was like freaking out to Candy. I'm like, Candy, oh my gosh. I'm like, I've been looking for like a secondhand version of this tail. Yeah, no, it does have white on the underbelly.
Okay.
I remember from Raina's review.
Okay.
I was like, I've been looking for a secondhand whale shark eco tail for years. Like, I've been wanting one for so long. And so, yeah, she was really happy. She was like, well, we're so happy, like, you're giving it a good home. We just kind of grabbed a few things.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I didn't think anyone was going to buy this. I actually haven't tried it on, though. I should try it on.
Yeah. So a lot of what they were selling was mostly, like, they brought stock sizes and stock tails.
Yeah.
But he sold out all of his fins.
All of them.
All of them.
So amazing.
Which was awesome for him. I'm really happy about that. And a lot of the tails that he brought were replicas, and then he had like a sparse couple of misprints that people could buy at a discounted price. Mm-hmm. And what he said was he really hates selling misprinted tails.
This is a misprint, but oh my gosh, it looks so good.
But it's only a misprint because it's 2 backs.
Yeah, everything else is beautiful about it. So now look at me, I'm a whale shark.
Which is very, very exciting.
Oh, there's a tag that's itching me. But yeah, so we flitted around the Taylor booth for a while, and I gave him one of Courtney's stickers because Courtney was like, you should give Taylor one of my stickers and be like, Courtney sends her regards. I didn't say that, but I'm like, here's a gift to you.
Yeah. I got to talk to them a lot about birds. Because apparently they have like a parrot rescue in the back of the Taylor thing.
That's so cool.
Which I think is awesome.
Anyways, Widget says, okay, yeah, we how many mermen? There were a lot of mermen. Stay tuned. There's going to be a merman
There was
photo.
like 5 on the panel.
Yeah, we went to a merman panel and there was 5. And then like, in total, I'd say there were like 15 or 20 at the con.
Yeah, no, there were a lot.
In your opinion, which monofin is the best propulsion? So far, the shooter for me. Are you going to alter the tail? I'll probably just shove my fin fun into it. Hey y'all, hey Reese. I really love this tail. Thank you, Taha. I'm not going to be on since I've drawing class, but want to step in and say hi. Hi Reese.
Hello.
Hey, Mermaid Raylan here. I had both amazing weekend. It was great meeting you both. Ah, thank you. This is Jenny, Mermaid Raylan. She loved her. Love the new tail. Thank you. So that was tail number 31 for me. I have a problem. So yeah, after we flitted around, we got changed, and then we did our Shop Vancouver Mermaid group photo.
It was awesome. It was so good.
So beautiful, so beautiful.
So good.
That'll probably be one of the first photos I post.
The New York Times got some footage of it.
Yeah, so I'm hoping, like, I don't know, they asked me to talk about it. I'm like, don't mind if I do, but I think that they weren't really listening to me, and we're just kind of, like, filming. And maybe just taking notes or something. But, still cool. I'm hoping I get on that. I think I was in the Washington Post twice from last year, which was pretty cool.
Right.
Love the Shop Vancouver Mermaid meetup. Yes. And Dana says, love your hat, Justine. Oh, yeah, she got that at the vendor hall.
Yes, this is from Sea Witch Leather.
Mm-hmm. Wait, did you get that with it, too, or is that a different
No,
one?
this is, so I got, I'm a historical nerd. So these are cockades, and they're made to, like, show your colors and whatever. But I got 3 to style with the hat.
Hey-o.
All from Sea Witch Leather. So these are his colors and his brand. So the orange and brown, and then the mermaid on it. And then this one is blue because I'm a blue mermaid typically.
Yeah.
And it has an octopus on it. And then this one is just fancy.
That one's very fancy. So yes, she's a Gryffindor.
Which is funny, I'm not. Apparently I'm a Hufflepuff. But
I believe it. Yeah. Oh, I got something from there as well, but I left it downstairs. But it's okay, because it's going to be a bit of a surprise. But I got some soaps from my friends from Apple Juice Tea Party, because they looked really pretty.
Yes.
And
they were very pretty.
then, so yeah, we did the Shop Vancouver Mermaid meetup, which is great. And then we did the con group photo.
Yes.
It was so fun. So I was still wearing my Shop Vancouver Mermaid tail, as were you. Mm-hmm. And then we did the swim and the dive well, which was super swimmy and fun.
And everybody was like, oh my gosh, I love your tail. Who makes it? And they were like, who? And I was like, you can find my affiliate link.
Yes, because she's an affiliate now.
I'm an affiliate now, so I need to post them everywhere. But I think I have one up on my Instagram.
Awesome. So. Yay.
Okay. If you're not using your mermaid, you can use mine.
It's nighttime right now. It is like almost, it is like 12:15 right now here. Mm-hmm. And yeah, and then I don't know what you did. You went and did like some freediving things and stuff.
Yeah, I had to do my practical in the afternoon.
And I did the Merlympics, which was really fun. So the Merlympics, the first round was like open for everyone. And so you had to swim all the way to the end.
It was an 25-meter obstacle
Yeah,
course.
You had to swim through like some hoops, which was really fun, some little underwater hoopy hoops. And then you had to pick up some things from the bottom of the pool, drop them on the side, and then you had to pick up a necklace and then swim back. And I didn't realize you could keep the necklace, so I'm like, dang it, but this is a really nice yellow little shell, which I can wear with my yellow tails.
You can, yeah.
I don't have like a yellow necklace per se. I just kind of wear my more neutral ones or my green one. So I got this.
Yeah, you can wear that with makeup.
Yeah, exactly. So I might swap out the chain because I'm not like super stoked about this.
You can like revamp the entire necklace.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe Ripple the mermaid would be happy to help me out because she's good at jewelry and I'm not.
Because it's a pretty shell.
It is, yeah. It's lovely.
Very simple.
Yeah, it's a simple necklace, but I picked it up and I wrapped it around my wrist and I sprinted back and I made it into the top 10 because I crushed it.
Yeah.
Because I was wearing my mahina and I made nyum. And also I've got like 6 years of mermaiding and lifeguarding under my belt. Aha! Widget the Mermaid is an affiliate. Good. Woo! I figured that was what you said when we were like, affiliates. I'm like, that's probably what you announced. That's awesome. So proud of you. And hello, Elise. And hi, I had to leave early Sunday, but I had so much fun. Yeah, it was really great seeing everybody. And so after I did the Merlympics, then what else did I do? I think I did the audition for the Aqua Performance Group, which was really good. And yeah, so that was just kind of like hey, we're auditioning for like a performance pod, and I said sure, why not? Because I wanted to do the one for Circus Siren last year, but I didn't because I wasn't there in time, so just like
But it's also like they're keeping people on file to do things. Yeah, of course I do. They're keeping people on file to do things like in the future with their company. So yeah, it's worth it.
And I crushed that too. Everyone's like, this is hard. I'm like, it's not hard.
Well, the hard part was you have to stay underwater and do like kisses and like basically perform as if you were at the bottom of a tank.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of people there who were wearing like Finfolk fabric tails and other neoprene tails, so they were even more floaty than they would be to begin with. And Faith sings like a rock.
I do. Although I was a little bit more buoyant this weekend. I don't know why. I think, yeah. I
Might
was
have had something to do with the concentration of water, because I think they use Brownlee.
Yeah, it was a little, I was like, ooh, I'm floaty. Like, especially my silicone tail. I'm normally not that floaty in my silicone tail, but I think I was also doing stuff with, like, full breaths of air.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I did that. And what else did you do kind of afternoon of the first day?
Afternoon of the first day, I did, after my freediving, I did a photo shoot with Melanie Portraits.
Yes.
So this is my first time doing a professional photo shoot. I've done photo shoots of myself, but so it was a lot of fun. And so there was just in the dive well, there was a backdrop, and we did it was like a 15-minute photo shoot, but which I think was a pretty good time.
That's great.
Yeah. So I did some poses, and I'll get the result of those pictures back hopefully pretty soon.
Yay!
And you can see them. I'll probably post them once they're finished to my social media. So
awesome. And Emmy says hi. Hi, Emmy. Hello. And people said, what did you think about the new FinFun tail? So it was a prototype, and the print looked good. The fluke shape looked good. They weren't super specific on what they were doing for the monofin, so... Yeah,
the tail that they had at the booth...
Honestly, I thought it was a swimtails. Legit, at first, I was like, oh, there's a swimtails. Why is it here? And I'm like, oh, yeah. No, it's not. I don't know. It looked like
just in terms of shape and in terms of, like, we literally saw it peeking out of a bag when they were unpacking.
Yeah.
So, like, we saw it very briefly.
And I legit thought it was a swimtails.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, what's a swimtails doing at their booth?
So at the con, because they don't have it doesn't sound like they have a prototype of the monofin yet. They
I'm just searching it up
had it kind of framed in wire. So it has it's like a very big fluke and has a lot of like little tassel-y bits.
Yeah.
It was very interesting, and I don't know, you could definitely tell it was a prototype because it was just a tiny bit sloppy.
Just a tiny bit. But the fabric they used was the bad fabric that we don't recommend.
The one that Courtney always says, avoid this one.
Yeah.
It's a type of spacer. It's a type of scuba knit, essentially, and it's got 2 layers of. It's supposed to imitate
neoprene, but
neoprene.
Not well.
Yeah. So it's 2 layers of regular spandex material sandwiching a plastic like spongy material.
Yeah.
So it's definitely more durable than a regular spandex, but the problem is that over time
it's going to degrade.
It's going to degrade a lot quicker than, say, a neoprene tail. And it's actually interesting because the new stretchy Finfolk tails are a similar fabric as well.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, dang. Because they're like, oh, we're going to like do it in-house. I'm like, great, they're going to use the good spandex that Courtney and Eric do. And then, we touched it and we're like, oh, no. This
I
is
think
trash.
The issue with that spandex is, as far as I know, it only comes from one seller. And
that seller is hiked up the price.
Yeah, and that seller keeps hiking up the price and up and up and up. So I know that Courtney is dealing with that in terms of pricing, and that's one of the reasons why Mertailor tails are also, like, besides the fact that they're still probably paying off that printing machine, which is awesome for them. But that's one of the reasons why they're, like, the price difference is going to be there. So yeah.
So then FinFun and Finfolk are like trying to not do that, but this fabric I don't know is going to be very good. So I think I'll probably ask FinFun if they want me to review it, and because I'd rather trade FinFun through the mud than Finfolk. Anyways, that's the tea. So, but yeah, the tail looks really cool. Right now, they'll be having a new monofin. Hopefully, the new monofin won't be a just stiffer version of the amp and then vinyl, because that would be sad that they're doing that too. But I'm excited to see FinFun upping their game, because they've been doing the same monofin for years, and there's only so much you can do with that. Because more on this later, but there's only literally one other FinFun that I want. Like, the rest I'm kind of like, yeah, okay, but I've got lots of tails, but there's, like, only one that I'm like, ooh, yes, I want this one, but it's discontinued. So, I mean, this worked last time I did this, but if anyone knows anyone that's selling a Andromeda tail from FinFun, which is the pink version of, like, the space-based one I have, please let me know. It's a pink galaxy tail from FinFun, and I really want it. Okay, let's catch up on the chat. Emmy says, I was surprised you went to MerMagicCon this year. He's the prize.
Everybody was.
Hello, Curious Landfolk dropping in to check things out. Looking lovely today. Oh, thank you. It's called Post-Con Crustiness. What material was it? I think it was like a spacer fabric.
Yeah, it's usually marketed as spacer or scuba knit.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of different types of material fall under those names.
Yeah.
It's more of a umbrella label than...
It kind of feels like sort of a scratchy, thin foam. Is it a way of putting it?
Exactly. So if you're going to get anything called spacer or scuba knit, get a sample first.
Yeah. Pedro says hello. Siren City says morning. Good morning, love. Would you get one of the Elite Tails? I would like to review one. I did say if you want to review her, but I don't know if they heard me. But I need to call the Finfolk girl because she gave me her number. So I'm like, hello. Have to go. It is way too late. Goodbye, Ziggy. Jumping Your Mermaid is going to be the best, and Mertail it, yes. I asked FinFun if there's going to have vinyl in it, and they said no, it's just going to have the same monofin as our usual tail. Uh-oh. That's going to be Drag City.
Interesting.
They said that they're coming out with a new version of their monofin. I'm hoping that it'll be a different shape, is my hope. That it'll be a different shape. I'm thinking that what they're going to do is they're going to...
inserts.
No, I think what they're going to do is I think they're going to, like, make their tail... have the monofin, but like have like a specific monofin pocket for it, and then the rest just be sewn together, kind of like how fins are. I don't know if that's gonna work at all.
So you think it's gonna be like a neoprene? They're gonna fill out the shape with that.
No,
neoprene?
what I think is that it's just gonna be like if you had a Finfolk and you yanked out the vinyl inserts and you just kind of like sewed a little pocket for where the shooter goes. Oh. I think that's kind of gonna be what it is. That's my thought, that they're gonna like kind of squish everything together. That's not where the monofin goes. Yeah, the answer was kind of unclear. Yeah. They should say that use a monofin that exists, like the Finis Rocket or something. Well, they're using the Mahina in it, which makes me happy.
As the prototype.
Yeah.
To fill out the fluke. Yeah. But I don't think they're going to be collaborating with Mahina.
Yeah.
Mahina is very much, like, they're not opposed to it, but from the beginning they've kind of had the idea, especially for kids' tails, that like it's safer just to do the leggings, and like it was like pulling teeth for was it Magic Tails?
Yeah.
To like get approved to make a tail for the Mahina. Yeah. So
now they are. Anyways, I can't really see much information on FinFun, but that's what happened. So yeah, we saw FinFun. Sorry, I got off track. You did your photo shoot.
I did my photo shoot.
I did the APG audition. And then what happened after that?
We crashed.
Oh, yeah, we ate food.
We ate food.
Yes, that was good.
Yes.
And then...
Tip number 1 for MerMagicCon, bring snacks.
Bring snacks.
Lunches, like, you know.
Normal people. But I brought, like, a smoothie and Cliff Bars. And I put Cliff Bars in my fanny pack, which was the best idea ever.
Yeah.
And I should have done more of them. The answer through DM was, it'll be like our other monofin. It's very light. Does Fabric Tail open up for Fabric Tail commissions, or does she do it for friends? Yeah, she does open up for commissions. Right now, I think she's got like 5 more tails that she's working on clearing. Being one of them.
Yes, I'm very excited. I'm getting my second Shop Vancouver mermaid tail this year. But she probably, if she will open up, the last time I talked to her about it would be late summer.
Okay.
Possibly.
Yeah. Who was your favorite Mer celebrity that you met? Ooh, who did I meet that was new? I loved meeting Eric, actually. That was really awesome to meet him.
It was really cool.
Bryn and Abby were there. They were very swamped, but I had an awkward interaction with Bryn from Finfolk in the bathroom, which was cool. Mermaid Carriel was there.
Carriel was there. I didn't get a chance to talk to her at all.
Yeah, me neither.
And she wasn't doing, I think she maybe did a panel, but
I don't know. Yeah.
But yeah, it was interesting because she was there, but she wasn't a big presence. Yeah.
Oh, obviously Kara, the Singapore mermaid. Yes. That was my favorite person I met. She's so sweet.
She's so nice.
Such an actual goddess. Like she both at the gala, she both complimented me and roasted me at the same time, and I was like, my friend. So yeah, that was good.
She was good.
Yeah. The answer that said nothing. Thanks, FinFun. We'll find out, guys. Like, don't get all mad at lack of information. This is how an industry works.
It's such a prototype.
It's such a prototype, so we can't make judgments right now. So, okay. I'm done talking about the FinFun.
Yeah.
We'll see later. No Aquarius Mermaid. I did actually see some Aquarius Mermaid tails, and they looked pretty good. They did look pretty good, the ones I
Yeah.
saw. So they did. People have been getting their tails.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that happened, and I was like, wow, this is very beautiful, and people are like, thank you, and they're probably like, Faith, what are you doing? And I'm like, they're being weird.
And the new tail maker was at
Gritmore.
MerMagicCon.
Gritmore was there.
Yeah.
That was
Poor
interesting.
Business practice wise, they've already gotten kind of a. They basically, so one of the Tennessee mermaid pods,
Yeah,
Miss Phelan, they kind of dumped the booth on her.
Yeah.
Because they like sent her product.
Yeah.
And then told her to set up the booth for them, and then like weren't actually there.
Yeah. So it was a little bit upsetting to kind of see that happen. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
I mean, their tails do look good, but at this point, I don't feel comfortable reaching out to them because it's not a finished product. And I'm trying to think of like what I did after the APG thing and after lunch. What did we do? Did we go back to the vendor hall? Did we do any? We didn't like stay all the way to the end.
We did.
Like we didn't stay all the way to the end, but I can't remember what we did after. Like you did your photo shoot. I gave you some food for your photo shoot, and you're like, it was so cute. What else did we do? This was only.
Did we do free swim? We didn't, because we didn't go to a panel.
No. We only went to one panel, as far as I remember, like in the morning.
I think we just hung out with people.
Yeah, I think we just hung out. It was good.
Yeah, we were both very tired because we had gotten up early, and then gotten up early the next day. Yeah, so.
Did you see the Aquarius mermaid tail lobster? Yes, I saw it yesterday at the open swim. It was fantastic. Did you see Whirlpool there? Yes, we saw
Yes!
Whirlpool.
Oh my gosh.
It was so nice to meet him. He's so awesome. I love seeing all his posts, and I'm like, it's nice to see you. He's like, it's good to see you too. I'm like, hey. And we had a moment. It was nice. So what else? Okay, so then, anyways, we went back to the hotel. We checked into the hotel. Oh, we got Panera. Also,
yeah, that's what we did. We got Panera.
A meme, Justine,
thank God for
that
Panera.
I wanted to show to you because it was like literally us yesterday. But yeah, what did you get at Panera?
Oh, I got sandwiches.
And I got barbecue chicken mac and cheese. God, I miss Panera so much. Anyways,
how American can you get?
White people go to Panera Bread and be like, we needed this.
Yeah.
If you guys are white, please, I mean, you don't have to be white, but this is very, very, like, making fun of white people account. It's called Middle Class Fancy. And it is, like, they have the funniest memes that just, like, hurt you because it's like, ouch. It's just, ow, it's me. This one is so me. Me at 14. I can't wait to travel the whole world once I'm earning my own money. Me now. Mustn't forget that Tupperware at work. It is my only one. I'm like, ugh.
Actually, though.
That was me at Menchie's. Like, I literally had, like, a thought like that. But, I mean, to be fair, I am traveling the world a little bit. Traveling to D.C. and not seeing any of D.C. yet again for the second year in a row.
We were going to do, like, a D.C. thing today, and both of us kind of, like, looked at each other after yesterday, and we're like, no.
We have run out of spoons.
We cannot.
Thanks for the shout-out again. Oh, of course. Yes, so the gala. So, what did you wear to the gala?
So I wish I had it, but it's downstairs. And
I'll just like find a photo of us.
Yeah. So I wore a dress that I like rebeaded the night before at like midnight. And it had mythic scales on the band. It was kind of goddess style. It was really fun. So fun. Faith just happened to have a dress of the exact same color.
Yeah, and it was like so similar in color. It was awesome. Okay, let me see. I just gotta like look through. I have like a lot of photos with other people, but I don't like. Okay, here's a photo of us. Here's a photo of us and Lauren. So you can see Justine's dress. It's got the mythic scales. And there's mine. That's my old prom dress. You guys remember I wore it to the California Mermaid Convention. And look how freaking tall Lauren is.
She's wearing like 6-inch heels.
Yeah, we called her an eel. And look, there's us in the Singapore Mermaid. Oh my gosh, look at her. She's so beautiful. Yeah. I'm going to like post all these on a highlight. That's going to be my project for today, is to post all 500 of the stories I have.
That's a good idea.
Excuse me. So yeah, so you wore your dress, your fancy dress. I wore my dress. I wore my Wonderland Arts crown. I had my fancy Ariel bag, which is right here, actually, which I got at Disney World, which is not very practical, but it's great for events like this.
Yep.
It's hollow. I love it. And so there was, I'm actually 21, so I can go to it now. And there's this beautiful thing called an open bar. I tried so many new exciting drinks. Some of them were terrible. I tried a margarita because it was margarita day, apparently. It was nasty. I'm like, ew, who likes this? Maybe it was a bad margarita.
Well, not many. Yeah, it was a bad margarita, but also not many people like tequila. Not many people like tequila, and it was a very strong pour night, which was really fun.
Right. That's the adult way of saying things. Did you see Mermaid Kelly this year? Yes, I did. I surprised her at the vendor hall. I was like, "Hello, Kelly." She's like, "Oh my gosh!" I'm like, "Hey." And there was a red carpet.
There was a red carpet
photo thingy, which is great. So we all took photos in front of it. So many photos. I felt like I was like a celebrity. People were like, Faith, over here, Faith, over here. It was funny. It
was good.
And there's a big giant clamshell that people would stand in.
There was.
That was fun.
It's great.
And, highlights of people's dresses include Helena the mermaid. She is in a wheelchair, and she decked out her wheelchair to be like Tamatoa the crab.
It was amazing.
She won 100%. But other people that won were also Miss Phelan, who, if you're not, just check on her Instagram.
The goldfish goddess.
God, she just makes me look like a turd in my H2O tail. Like, just like a literal steaming turd next to her. She's like the beautiful sun. She had a, like, floofy dress with Cariel mythic scales all over the front. And,
gorgeous.
Yeah. And there was a Singapore mermaid, like, gorgeous. Yes. She had, like, this big
like
headdress,
a moon goddess.
And, yeah, she had, like, this beautiful flowy dress, and she looked very good. Who else was, like, dressed to impress? I mean, Murapool was there.
Was there, being awesome. A couple of pirates.
Yeah, a couple of pirates. People in kilts. Yeah, a lot of people had, like, the big fancy spiky headdresses things, which was cute, because Miss Phelan set that trend, and I told her, I was like, oh, I see if you set a trend. She's like, yes. You did it first. She's like, I know I did.
I don't remember.
What else?
There
was someone who had like these giant, like basically fairy wings on top of her head.
Yeah.
Like it was like 5 feet tall. Her head thing, which is crazy.
Yeah, it was insane.
Who else wore cool things? Shannon from the Mermaid Shannon wore a piñata because she had an autoimmune flare up and she couldn't fit into her dress, so she wore a piñata and told everyone to say, "I'll hit that," which was funny.
That's great.
Yeah, there's a lot of very beautiful people.
Yes, Felicia with fins wore a very snazzy jumpsuit.
Yeah, she is so gorgeous and like just such a funny person. So yeah, I'm glad I got to like meet her again because like we'd sort of been like in the same circles this year, and like she's like super famous on TikTok now, which is awesome. So proud of her. And then I'm just like, hi, and she's like, oh, it's you. I'm like, hi, I'm Faith. Yeah, so that was the gala. The gala was really fun. You turned in a little bit early.
It's been a long day.
It was a long day.
It was a long day.
I outfit changed. So my second outfit was a more dancing appropriate outfit because my thing is basically a corset. So I'm like, squishy. I think, okay, yeah, Felicia posted a good photo. This is Felicia with fins. Let me just yoink, by the way. So there's her in her jumpy suit, and then there's me. So I wore this iridescent, sparkly top.
That's Faith after a few drinks.
With my Siren Sadie's necklace, and I had this, like, flouncy purple skirt that I stole from my sister.
It's like reverse Ariel. It was gorgeous.
Yes, it was very sparkly, and I loved it, and I looked pretty good. Ooh, also, it was really fun to see Richard, the underwater merman, and I was like, let's take a super awkward prom photo together.
Oh my god, I saw that,
and
it was so good.
Yeah, because I'm like, this is essentially mermaid prom, so we can be like, super awkward prom photo.
Yep.
That was good. Okay, I need to like read the comments again. The Linden monofin is good. Yes.
Absolutely.
Did you get any new merch? I got some new stuff. I still need to show you guys off. I want to go next year. You both are so lucky. You need to go, Nymphia. You need to go. It's so fun. Good morning, sisters. Merman Ryoshi is here. How'd I catch you guys on my break? Hello. You guys are awesome. I like, but I gotta go. Bye, Madeline. The bartender was new. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Very heavy pours.
Stephanie says, oh, there's a blush gold version of that purse I want so bad. Oh, of my shiny one. I drank more than half my Coke and filled it to the brim with whiskey, but I forgot to tell my fiance. He took a swig and almost fell on his butt. Oh, my goodness. Hi, I'm Mermaid Pearl. Hello, Mermaid Pearl. People want to go to MerMagicCon and you would love to show off your Marvel Mermaid persona there, do it. Me and my mer girlfriend are hoping to maybe hit MerCon if we have time during her Palm Springs birthday vacation. I figured 30 is a big milestone. Well, Palm Springs is on the opposite side. Oh no, you're talking about California Mermaid Convention. Yeah, do it. Do it. It's not too far. I went from Palm Springs to Sacramento, and like if you're driving straight, it'll take like probably about 6 hours, I'd say. Worst thing is if there's no mermaid/merman except me. Oh no, that is no fun. I really like to swim in the Alexander Springs after watching face videos swimming there. Do it. You know what? I would have killed to see the Finville booth. They had the sparkly tail.
They had the one, like somebody made it for their wedding, I think.
Los Angeles Mermaid wore it on her wedding.
Oh, that's
right. But I thought she bought it, but I guess not, because it was back at the Finville booth.
Yeah, I didn't realize it, but it was it's the white one with Swarovski crystals, like, everywhere, so and literally, like, it's hard to look at. You can't really see it.
Yeah.
Because you're just, like, blinded by all of the sparkles.
Legit.
It's so gorgeous. I drooled over it.
I hope it hit MerCon when I turn 18. Woo-woo, yeah. You still won't be able to drink, though, because drinking age in the States is 21. Unless you're talking about Australian MerCon. There's so many mermaid conventions. You guys got to say something more specific than MerCon. At the Finville booth, they were also giving away some scales. Like, I think they had extra stock of these ones, so they're like, take one. So I'm like, okay.
I doubt they had extra stock of those, because everybody buys the blue ones.
Yeah, anyways. It's so shiny. I'm, like, blinded by how shiny it is. So, yeah, we did the gala. Gala was really fun.
I got, the next day, I got some scale mail earrings from the scale mail guys. What is their chain? What is it?
Gorgeous_chain.
Gorgeous_chains. And that was really cool. They did the scale mail tail last year.
Amy says, I'm trying to find a few tops that fit Iron Man and Captain America. Perhaps have you checked out Shop Vancouver Mermaid? She may or may not want to do a custom for you if you send her an email, because she can do custom tops.
She can do custom
tops. And be like, please, I am a nerd. And she'll probably say, ooh, nerds. And yeah, she does have like lots of good like sports bra tops, which is basically what I wore all weekend. I brought my 2 super fancy tops, but more on that later. But because I was doing Olympics, I wanted to be more aerodynamic. So I just
but we were also like in and out of the pool like all day long, so it was really hard to have time to change and to so you wanted something a little bit more versatile.
Yes. I just have this pink orange top. Lovely. Which convention are you going to next? Well, Mermaid Megafest sounds pretty cool. Not sure if I'm going to go to that one. And California Mermaid Convention was really fun last year, but I don't know if I'll be able to secure the time off because the timing is not super great with my job. But, I mean, if all goes well, my contract will be extended, and maybe I'll say, can I take my vacation days early for like a whole week for the California Mermaid Convention? Yep. We'll see. But yeah, Finville did sell out of all their like tops. Like I went to the booth at the beginning and there were so many tops, and then I went at the end and there was like only like 5 left. I was like, dang, good job, Finville. Yep. And their booth was amazing. It was like Atlantis, Arabian Nights combined.
Gorgeous.
So cool. Yeah, I'm sure you guys will see photos.
Big thrones, anything
I didn't take any
throne.
Photos on the throne. I was like, curses. What did I do? Why did I do that? I just got a Suntails Mermaid Tail, and the new protectors are really nice. That's awesome. What was the favorite merch that you found there? Well, I stopped by Helena the Mermaid's, Fins and Seashells, and I got this moon ring, which actually I need to look up if it actually looks like moon ring H2O, because I can't remember what they actually look like, but okay, no, it looks similar. No, I want to see the one like actually from the movie. Real Mako merch. I don't think it has like the ones in the movies. In like not the movies.
TV show?
Yes, moon rings. Oh, I'm on the fandom forum for H2O. I don't exactly know.
It's similar.
It's similar. It's close enough. People recognize it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so it's snazzy. From Mako Mermaids, I got my moon ring. Got my moon ring on from Fins and Seashells, and it was only like $10, so I was like, hooray!
It's beautiful.
I'm so happy. So, yeah. Oh wait, there's... Okay, yeah. Oh no, it does actually have like the mermaid tail around it, but it's close enough. I like it. Mm-hmm. It's chunky, and I haven't worn a ring in a while. I'm enjoying wearing this again. Was there anyone new that you hadn't seen before? Yeah, a few people. Kara from Singapore Mermaid. First time I'd met her and her bartender, and they were super sweet. Like a lot of people that I'd like re-met that I'd like gotten to know better online. Mermaid Flamingo and Mermaid Rowan were there, and it was really nice to meet them. Bonnie from Skulls and Sails and her friend Vinny, Mergaze Photography, were there, which I got to meet for the first time.
And you took some pictures of Vinny, didn't you?
No, actually I didn't. He was like so like swamped, and I had to go. Mermaid Zafira was there, and it was really, really, really nice to meet her, because I'd never met her and her husband before. So many good people. She's also a fellow Shop Vancouver Mermaid.
Yeah.
And Miss Mermaid Raylan from Shop Vancouver Mermaid with her tail was there, and Adria, who has a Shop Vancouver Mermaid tail, and my lovely, lovely Patreon supporter Digimer, Digital Mermaid, Madison Kelly was there. It was so nice to meet her and her mom in person too. And yeah, so the Fin Fun girls, I think they were at the California Mermaid Convention too, but they are super duper swamped.
Yeah.
Mermaid Megafest, does that mean you're going to do the North American Mermaid Championship? We'll see. We'll see. Marielle from Aqua Mermaid was there. And
she mentioned it might not be possible for her.
Yeah, so we'll see. I don't think I want to commit to it just because of how uncertain it is and just the fact that I'm not super sure if I want to support that sort of endeavor. But I do want to swim in that tank, but I'm also like, Yeah, she was doing a few things that we were kind of like, why are you doing this at the convention?
Yeah.
So it was a bit of a bummer to see her like still kind of doing some slightly sneaky things, and also I was like, why are you wearing your Finfolk knockoff wetsuit in front of Finfolk? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Oh goodness.
That was just kind of embarrassing.
Yeah. I was like, it was kind of like secondhand embarrassment right there. Can't wait to hopefully meet you in person. Oh, thank you. Oh, there are two different moon rings. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I wonder how much money they spent on their booth. Probably a lot. They like rented a budget rental truck.
Yeah. No, it was a lot. But I mean, if you're that big of a tail company, like you want to make an impact. And
yeah. I'm making mermaid tails and some supplies are ready today.
Oh, cool.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Shay from Society of Fat Mermaids is there, and you want to show your thing you got?
Oh, yes. So we can move to Sunday. So Sunday morning, I went to the Society of Fat Mermaids booth.
Woohoo! Look at that.
And if you don't know what that is, it's a size inclusive clothing line and kind of an online community for larger or plus size mermaids. And I had a lot of fun talking to Shay. She's so wonderful, and she's so fabulous.
Was she at the gala? I can't remember. Yeah, she was.
She
was
was
wearing like a blue dress. Yes, I remember. She looked very good.
Yes, she did. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun.
So fun. And what else did we do? How did you feel about Aquarius Mermaid? They weren't actually at the convention. A few of their tails were there, and it was really funny. Someone was putting on their tail, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Is that a custom?" And they're like, "Yeah." They're like, "It's the tail I was supposed to get, but then didn't." And then I finally got it, and I'm like, "Oof." Wow. And they're like, "Ha ha ha." I'm like, "Well, it looks good." They're like, "Thanks." The one they found in Just As Water with Chloe and the series with Mermaid has a slightly different one. Okay. Like what kind of sketchy things? Well, like Marielle from Aqua Mermaid, she was just kind of going around filming things. And
like things that were being filmed by the con and things that people had paid to be.
Like our Singapore mermaid class. I was filming bits and pieces of that, but I wasn't like, I'm going to film everything and put it online. I was just like going to film little bits and pieces. Because
you were filming what you did.
Yeah, like and I paid to be in that class. And Marielle just kind of popped over and put her GoPro in the water. And I said, no. I'm like, this is a class that people paid for. This is content that people paid to learn. Get out. I'm like, no. And yeah, it was just kind of like, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
And then, like, Mermaid Vlogs said that she and Ben, her husband, had, like, set up a shot, and then Marielle just went, boop, with her camera right next to Ben's, and he's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know a mermaid that definitely does that when we go swimming, and it kind of pisses me off.
Yeah.
When she does that, when she, like, I say, I've thought of this angle that I'm going to do for my video, and she just, like, puts her camera right next to mine, and I'm like, we're going to have the same videos if you keep stealing my shots.
Yeah, and that's the issue is that, like, it gets into artist integrity.
Yeah.
it's kind of like pre-stealing footage.
Yeah, essentially.
It's essentially pre-stealing footage.
Yeah, because at MerMagicCon, you have to work really hard to line up people to get them to do things. Oh, that's what I remember what we did after my audition and your photo shoot. We did we did the tricks and tales with Mermaid Katja.
Oh, of course.
Yes, that was fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was kind of just like a tricks class,
yeah,
tricks overview. Yeah, it was quick, but it was good.
It was short and sweet, and I love Kat from Siren or the Circus Siren. She's so good. Yeah, she's just like such a wonderful soul and just like so down to earth and like I took one of her workshops last year and I like just a little panel and I was like, it's really great to learn from you again. You're a really good teacher and you're just passionate about what you do. And she's like, thank you, and I'm like, you're welcome. For Steve, they said the Aquarius, but, oh, never mind. We're talking about tops. But why does she film things that she's not even in? Because she's sneaky. Yeah, essentially. Yeah, so she was just, anyway, she was there.
She also sees herself as, like, a mermaid media person, and I think that, like, she doesn't understand that if she doesn't have a press pass, like, that's not her job.
Yeah.
To do press.
So, yeah. Anyways, we'll see what sort of content comes out of her. But, anyways, on the second day, we went to Mermaid Lila's eco-conservation panel, activism conservation, which is really insightful and very good.
Mm-hmm.
And
learn that biodegradable glitter is not
that great.
As good as you think it is.
I need to go grab the things I got from her.
Yes, go. Still better than regular glitter, but not truly biodegradable, which is disappointing. And learned a lot about sunscreens. Learned a lot about lots about sunscreen, lots about glitter, and kind of got a new perspective on like what it really means to be sustainable and things like that. So.
And we got straws from the mermaid straw, which is awesome because I don't have one, and so put them in here. I do have like other.
How did you end up with 3?
Well, I had some ones previously. Where did I get my other ones from? I literally can't remember. Where did I buy them from? Oh no, the Illinois Mermaid Pod gave them to me. Okay. They might have been also from.
But yeah. I used mine last night at dinner.
Yay!
I was so excited. Yeah,
so we got reusable straws, and look how pretty. They came in a bag. So that was nice. Free swag when you go to fun classes.
Indeed.
The tail colors. Hope you have a wonderful day. Gotta get back to work. I get that she wants to hear, but they're sharing and sharing. But is she though? Is she really sneaky? Not really. No. She's very upfront about like just kind of stealing content. We had a good chat with Mermaid Vlogs who had a few things to say. How long do you like mermaids? I've been a mermaid for 6 years, and
I've been a mermaid for 11 years.
Dang. And yeah. I think she does it for a business to say I was there and this is what happened and I'm important. Maybe. I'm back again. My lecture's canceled. So lucky. Awesome. Woo-hoo. But she's missing being a genuine mermaid part. Yeah, anyways. I had a super awkward elevator ride with her yesterday, and I was like, aha, did you have a good time? Good. This is my floor.
Run away.
Yeah. But she's a really nice person, but actually as for business go, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I found. I talked to her a little bit at the gala.
Yeah.
And, she was a really nice person until she said, "Oh yeah, I've watched some of your videos for inspiration," and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Oh no, yeah,
what does that mean?
We were talking about YouTube stuff at the gala too, and yeah, like we had just like a chat about things and like.
But she was very nice seeing.
Yeah, no, she is very very nice in person. Like she's she came in for our Canada group photo, which was nice. I was glad that she came for the Canada group photo. Because, I mean, she is, like it or not, she is, like, a Canadian mermaid, and we have to be nice, because we're Canadians. But, yeah, it was nice to have her in there. But, yeah, like, I don't know, I don't think I'd want to, like, support much of her business stuff. I'm just like, you do you, but please don't steal my content. Which she has stealed my content before. She's stolen my review format, which other people have, too. And I'm like, thanks. But, yeah, mermaid straws, yeah. What else are we doing? What else did we do? Okay, Sunday we went to the eco panel.
Yeah. So we were pretty much like very, very tired.
Very tired, yes.
On Sunday morning.
And just a little bit hungover, but not really.
Just a tiny
I don't know. I don't seem to get super hungover because I hydrate.
Yeah, but it hung over in the manifestation of, like, we were up until 1 in the morning and just...
Yeah, and my throat is, like, still...
Yeah. So, we got to the con a little bit later in the morning, but we did the thing, and then we had... I had the Society of Fat Mermaids group picture,
yes,
which was fun.
And I went to the vendor hall, and I picked up...
Yes, you did.
A few more things. Okay, one is a surprise, because it's a gift from Courtney, but I did pick up this amazing keychain. Look at this. It's an H2O tail. I'm so happy with it. Look at it.
I didn't realize it was so floppy.
Oh, it's silicone, and it's from Fintail Fusions, and they make, like, really cool, like, silicone, or not Fintail, Fintail Fusions. No, I visited them. I didn't buy anything, but I got that from Fancy Fish Fashions, which was really cool. So I got some more H2O things, which is really nice. Then I was telling them, and it's so nice to see, like, an original mold for a mermaid tail keychain, because most people use the same stupid resin mold that you see, and then they're like, $10 for a keychain. I'm like, so, yes. Anyways, very happy to have that. I'm so weird. When I do get enough tails to do a collection video, I liked how you did your 2018 one. I want to do it similar, but I don't come across copying. I've, like, other people have done that too. Like, there's a thing where it's like...
Which it says you.
Yeah, I know, I'm gross. There's a difference between doing, like, the same kind of video. Like, trends are a thing. There's doing, like, my Mahina Mermaid video. That's fine. Other people can do Mahina Mermaid reviews. But choosing to use my same categories and just change them up slightly, and then, like, also stealing the stuff I'm saying word for word, like, that's just not cool. I really hope you come back for California MerMagicCon. We need to hang out. I'm hoping I will too. I'll have to see about, like, taking a whole week off of work to do it, or I might need to fly. Like, I will seriously talk to my pod about doing it again, because it'd be really, really good. Last year, there were a few disasters that happened. I'm hoping that disasters don't happen again. But honestly, guys, Nymphia, sorry, not Nymeria. I get confused with another mermaid. But Nymphia, I'm so sorry. But, like, East Coast mermaids, most of them are so much nicer than most of the California mermaids. I kid you not. Like,
Well, I hear a lot of stuff from the other conventions, and there's a lot of drama sometimes that goes on at those. Yeah. And Metro Merfolk and kind of the pod in this area. Metro Merfolk is DC, Maryland, Virginia. Yeah. So because this took place in Virginia, a lot of the people there were Metro Merfolk. I've just had such great experiences with how friendly they are.
Yeah,
and
me too.
I didn't find hardly any drama
at
the con itself.
As far as I know, like, there weren't any, like, altercations or people being like, oh my god. Like, I know that there's people there who had problems with other people who were there. But, like, myself included, I'm sure. Yeah. But no one was, like, caused a scene, and no one, like, freaked out at anyone, and so that was really good. And as far as I know, like, there wasn't anything that went down. Apparently stuff went down at Mermaid Megafest, which makes me feel sad. And at the California Mermaid Convention, like, I don't know. Just people are cliquey there. I'm sorry.
I think there's a little bit more elitism.
There's so much more elitism.
There were so many fabric tail users here.
Literally. Like, I think fabric tails outnumbered silicone tails 3-1.
Yeah, at least.
It was awesome. At the California Mermaid Convention, definitely not so much. And I got shit for using a fabric tail. And I was like, excuse me, ma'am. I'm like, first of all, I think your spellbound's ugly. Second of all, how dare you? Third of all, how dare you say this to Courtney and me? So, oh, I wanted to hit her in the face. But I like, here, nothing happened that, like, I know that, like, people are probably not going to be mean to me. But as far as I know, like, people weren't mean to each other. And people are just so much more welcoming here and friendly, and, like, I don't know if that's, like, an East Coast thing versus the California thing, but...
I mean, DC is the third rudest city in the...
Really?
Yeah, in the country. But I think that... No, but mermaids, and I think that, it's definitely a very... Because I think a lot of us... I think it's just a different tone. Like, a lot of us aren't professionals. There's a lot more, I feel, obvious
definitely
at this convention than there are...
Yeah. And, like, there are a few people that are like, I'm going to this convention because I want to learn how to be a professional mermaid, but there are a lot of people that are just like, this is just fun. Yeah. And myself included. So it was really, really good. Nymphia said, I'm hoping to bring my fabric tail this year once I get it. Yay! And, man, that really sucks. I'm so sorry. It's okay. But, yeah, like, 100%, like, I wasn't a guest this year. like, the only reason I was able to go because I was, like, sponsored by another guest of the community, or, like, another, like, just attendee who wanted me to go. So, like, as someone who didn't attend either of the 2 conventions this year as a speaker or whatnot, this one's the better one. 100%. The gala was so much better. The accommodations were really good. They're so much better than last year. So much better. The community is better. The one thing that, like, we kind of had for feedback of, like, things that could be improved were safety.
Just because there was a very disproportionate, I think there were, like, 4 lifeguards on duty at a time.
Yeah.
And maybe 1 at the kids pool.
Yeah.
For the entire, like, this is a huge aquatic center. There's 2 25-meter, there's...
It was like 25 meters long by 75 meters wide. I think that's how long it was.
Yeah. So, like...
The pool that we were in. And
12 to 24 lanes of 25 meters. Yeah. And then the dive well.
Yeah. So, there was, like, a lot. And then there's people free diving, and then there's mermaids. Like, we had to pull someone out. Like, we both responded to someone who had hypothermia, and, like, lifeguards didn't do anything. Yeah. Like, she was going into, like, hypothermic shock. It was really bad. So, like, safety definitely could be improved. Like, when I did the Merlympics, like, there were people there who were, like, watching us and judging us, so I think that they kind of acted as safety.
Yeah. You weren't swimming completely by yourself. Like, there was somebody in arm's reach, but... Yeah. There was a breath hold portion. Yeah. A dynamic breath hold portion, and there was... As far as I know, that the person was A, filming. Yeah. And B, I don't think was trained as a free dive.
I'm not sure.
Rescuer.
Yeah.
So.
But I think my free diving training really helped me in the Merlympics. Yeah. So I guess that's kind of what happened the second day was we did the thing. We went through the panels or the convention or vendors again, and we got.
I did free swim.
Well, you did free swim.
You did your Merlympic stuff.
So yeah, I had Merlympics. So I made it to the finalists, which is like the top 10, and. So they had 3 more events for the first little bit, which took like about like half an hour for me to do, which was like, I don't know. I wasn't super pleased on how like slowly it took. Like, anyways, so their first one was another like swim through the hoops, and I realized I didn't have to go like 50 meters. I only needed to do 25, but I did anyways. I think that was for both of them actually. Or no, it was swim through the hoops for like 50 meters, and then there was pick up more dive toys for another. I thought it was 50 meters, but it was only 25. And then there was...
And you did it on a Triton, right? You had to pick up rings on a Triton?
Yeah, that was the second half. Okay. I'm trying to remember what was the other thing for the third half. For the third of the...
In the breath hold.
No, that was in the second. Anyways, there's that. And then there was like 3 events, but I only remember what 2 of them were. And then we did... And then I went into my silicone tail, wriggled into my silicone tail, and we did our Canadian group photo during the open swim, which was really fun. And I got to swim around my Amathea tail and talk to people, and that was lovely. And then we did, we had to do the Singapore Mermaids class.
Oh my gosh, it was fantastic.
Magical. But, but I had to do the second part of the Merlympic finals. And I had to be at the class at 3. And I wanted to be in my silicone for the class, just because it's beautiful, and I wanted to. And so I just kept on my silicone. I kept on my sports bra top. I didn't get out of the water once. I was just like, I just kind of schlepped myself over the bulkhead. Actually, I swam under the bulkhead, which is bad, but I did that. And, like, I had my Canada flag. And then, so I had to do the Merlympics round 3, which was a 50 meters as fast as you can go, which I did. I crushed it, even though I was in my silicone. And we had to do a dynamic breath hold, which is swimming as far as you can go underwater. And I did okay on that. I did pretty well considering I was in my silicone, and I was already, like, working really hard and not fully fueled. And then there was the best part, which is swim and grab with a trident and spear off little rings, which is the most fun I've ever had. It was amazing. And I wore goggles this whole time, and I've like really like stepped up my sinus saver game, and I'm like, wow, sinus savers actually make a difference. Who'd have thunk? Amazing. So that was fun. And I did that, and I crushed it, and then I just shimmied over to the Singapore Mermaids class, being like, hi, I'm late.
But she knew you were going to be late. I let her know. I was like, I'm sorry, she's competing in this. And
thank you.
She was very understanding.
Oh, good. Yeah. And so I did that, and I was like, and then she's like, and now we're going to be beautiful, graceful sirens. And I'm like, So probably, note for next year, if you're going to do a grace and slow motion workshop, don't do it after swimming for 2 hours already and on like an empty stomach and no water.
I guess the two hardest things about the con for me, at least, were one, I did not time things well, and so I felt like I was rushing a lot, which meant that I often skipped lunch. So I was grabbing Cliff Bars when I could, but it was like...
I ate hummus in the car like a gremlin. I was like...
Yeah. So it was very, like, bringing snacks was the best idea.
Yeah. Actually, do we have any of the snacks left?
Yes.
I'm kind of hungry.
I think we have 2 bubblies left, too.
Bubblies? Really? I didn't know we had bubblies left. I love bubblies. I was craving one. Oh, thank you. Bubblies are my favorite.
We have this. We have cheese
Ooh,
sticks.
applesauce, cheese sticks.
Cliff Bars.
Protein is very good. Anyways, so we did the Singapore Mermaids class, and there's a few things that we learned. The first thing was how to do like a cool arm motion, which I missed, but it looked fun. I was watching you guys and Ken try and do it from the side of the pool in the Olympics. And then we did an undulation, so she made us like swim.
Her like super graceful like.
Yeah. And I was like, ew, you're making me use my upper body.
And my abs hurt so much.
I'm like, disgusting, using my muscles. Why can't I just use my monofin?
Yeah.
So, yeah, but she said I had a beautiful undulation. So I'm like, ugh. And then we learned a infinity backflip, which took me a while to master. I was like, I don't know why, because I've done a move similar to that, but I didn't like, I don't know why I didn't like, I just couldn't get it. I was like, I'm sorry. And then she's like, Faith, why don't you demonstrate with me? And I did it wrong twice. Whoops. Oops. Embarrassing. Anyways.
It was like, you go up and back and then all the way around. And then
do like a barrel roll.
When you come up, you do a barrel roll and then go into it again. It was very confusing and it's hard to explain, but it was really beautiful.
Yeah.
Once I reached the second backflip, I don't know if it had to do with the twist or whatever, because I can do multiple backflips in a row. But something about the twist made me get so motion sick.
Oh, really?
Super motion sick.
Even with your motion sickness patch?
Even with my motion sickness patch, which I had granted been swimming in all day. But.
It's probably like all of the motion sicknesses in the water, and we're like, drugs.
Drugs. Yeah, which is another thing we learned at the eco thing, is that there are a lot of drugs in the water because people flush it down. Yeah.
So, yeah, it was good. What else did we do? We learned like a double person backflip, which I've done before, but then she's like, then do an infinity, and I'm like, whoa. So I'm gonna need to like take these skills home and like practice them.
Oh, absolutely.
And also, when we did Katja's class the first day for Tricks and Tales, we did one where it's like, come together and do a blackflip. I'm like, yeah, I know this. She's like, no, come together and like push to the right and then do like a side backflip, like a side flip. And I was like, why haven't I thought of this? It looks so good.
It looks so good. And then the other thing was like learning how to do it safely. So like, what did she say? Squeeze your butts.
Yeah.
As you go through it, and it actually made it a whole lot easier and a lot less painful in your lower back.
Yeah. So Widget, we should go swimming and like try out some of the moves. I'll like show you the moves when I'm not like super pooped.
Yeah.
I think I've hit my swimming quota for this week because my goal is to like swim 3 times a week. I only swam like last Saturday. I did some free diving with Wyatt, which was fun, but not very fun because we kept getting bugged by stupid children. We just both worked a full work day at the pool. And then I swam all this weekend for like, I think I was probably in the water for like, I'd say 8 hours this weekend.
Oh, absolutely.
Which is a lot.
I'd say more.
And then on top of that, talking to people, which is not my thing. I mean, I do like it, but it is exhausting for me. And traveling and like being up early and also like having a major party.
Having a major party. A lot of party.
So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like, I'm getting home tonight at like midnight, and I don't know how I'm gonna go to work tomorrow. I'm gonna be like, I like looked at I like briefly like looked at my work email, and I'm like, oh no, I don't want to do this.
Puppy dog!
Puppy. Come here, puppy. So we did the double person backflip, and then we learned how to do scarves, like the veils. Yes. And she did a draw, and I won a veil, so I'm so excited. I get to, I'll need to, exciting.
Yes. That's good.
So we did that, and that was really good. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I keep burping. It's this bubbly.
It's bubbly.
But while we were, like, the pool was kind of cold. Like, I don't know, for me, I can withstand cold pretty well. I was getting chilly.
It was just, you were in the pool so long.
Yeah.
I think that like the Singapore Mermaids class was like the last class of the day.
Yeah.
And like I had been in the water since 10 or 11. No,
like
11:30. Yeah, noon.
Yeah, we were both in the water for like about 4 hours.
And so it's 5 hours.
But you got like in and out a few times. I did. I was in a silicone for like 3 hours.
Thing.
And like I had the big giant like scars down my leg.
Yeah.
It's like nice.
It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot of energy expended. It was a lot of, and so it was really hard to keep yourself warm, which is why I think the 3 people who went into like hypothermia.
Yeah, there was one girl who, she was
one
like,
girl had it bad.
Like at first I thought like she might have just not been fully there.
She had purple stuff on, and I was like, oh, maybe she has. Yeah,
but she like looked like not fully there, and I was like, is she just like I don't know. I thought maybe like she's like got special needs or something. But then like I know she was like violently shivering, and I was like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "I'm like, you need to get out of the water right now." Like I like immediately like lifeguard. Like I reacted to the situation. I'm like, she needs to get out of the water. She needs to get out of her wet stuff. She needs to like get dry. I'm like, can someone give me a freaking towel?
Yeah.
So I think actually Marielle gave her a towel. Like she was sitting there. I'm like, thank you, because she was and the lifeguard didn't do anything, and I'm like, okay. And so she went into hypothermic shock, and I was like, oh dear.
Yep. Not good.
Does anyone do custom headpieces? Wonderland Arts did mine, and Fins and Seashells I think might be able to do some. And Mermaid Zazzle was at the thing, and they sold crowns, and they like sold out. Like
they did.
I think they brought probably like 150 crowns with them, and I think they left with like 20. Like they did so well. Did they not have the hot tub? Oh, they did. I was only in it like twice.
But it was like across the aquatic center.
Yeah, so I think some people just didn't know it was there.
Yeah. It was like behind the kids zone too.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, it was kind of hidden.
But also like when you're hypothermic, the best thing, like hot tubs are fine, but really the best thing is to get dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the most important.
So thankfully you got out of tail because you weren't in a silicone that would be like.
Yeah, no, she was having trouble like standing up and stuff, so I was like, okay, like get her more towels, get her on the side, like somewhere warm, and like feed her. So I got like a couple Cliff Bars from because if she was anything like us, she might not have eaten that day.
Yeah.
So or hadn't eaten in a long time, and you're exerting a lot of energy in the water. So feed them and beat them is what we used to say in whitewater training. So.
Okay, like side tangent. When I first like watched your videos and stuff, like I was convinced that you were a lifeguard and a swim teacher too, because of just like how well spoken you are about swimming. And I'm like, wow, she knows how to explain things. I don't. And then you're like, safety is important and blah blah blah, talking about like your college pool. And I was like, wow, she must be a lifeguard. And you're like, no, actually. I'm like, what?
So it's really interesting. I grew up. I did competitive swimming for almost 13 years. So I knew, like...
You were a finalist, 12 out of 12.
Yes, exactly, 12 out of 12. I wasn't a particularly good competitive swimmer. I did better with endurance and long distance. So I ended with, like, mile swims and 2 miles and 6 miles.
Yeah, I can't do that. I'm a sprinter. Not endurance.
But yeah, so a lot of that is from that background. And then my safety perspective comes from the fact that like I always wanted to do lifeguarding classes, but I never got in the I did finally at the end of college, like I took it as a class. But I grew up very aware of water safety just because I was in the water all the time.
Not so good.
So
we were like, there wasn't a lot of things. Hey Faith, where's your ring from again? It is from Fins and Seashells, Helene and the Mermaid. She's on Etsy and she's awesome. Poor horrible hobo mermaid can't even afford a spoon. I mean, I could make a spoon out of this, but this is just cleaner because we're not at the
It's more like we don't want to,
we don't want to leave
and get a spoon.
I mean, maybe I could use a straw, but that would be unfortunate.
Oh, somebody's walking their baby.
Oh, babies. Aw.
We just happen to be right in front of the giant windows that like look over the main street. So
you're like,
walking by.
Honestly, Justine's house is in such like a beautiful like woodland sprawl. It's like
it's an oasis outside of the city. Absolutely.
Oh, I love it. I love this sort of house. My friend Ellie from Secret Keeper Girl, she lives in a place kind of like this, and it's just gorgeous. She like lives in like Amish territory, and so there's like people like riding their horse carts and buggies, and there's a creek behind her house. They go paddling in their canoe. I'm like,
That's
gorgeous.
awesome.
You can make a spoon out of the foil and the applesauce. I know, it just might make a mess. So this is what I did in school. I just kind of chugged my applesauce. I know there's like things you can actually buy where you can actually drink it, but whatever.
Anyways,
So we did the veils. We did the veils at Singapore Mermaid, and she's like, "You can make a little infinity duty," and I'm like, "Eh," and she's like, "That's a very compact duty." And we're like, "We need more fiber."
she was great.
She's just
so funny.
like majestic. Oh, she sang a song at the gala.
Yes, she did. Oh my god, she sang a mix of Jolly Sailor Bold, and it was beautiful. She has such a wonderful voice.
She's like, I was so nervous, and I can tell she's a little bit nervous, but she just like killed it. Hey.
Yeah, sorry, I have to go do something. But
Okay.
yeah, that was pretty much the thing, and then we both crashed.
Yes.
We got in the car and crashed.
I'll tell the story of the Merlympics.
Yeah.
Because, so when I was at we need to do scarf things. Well, I have my Canada flag, and it actually worked pretty well in the water. So we should do a swim with Mermaid Biosa, and like your Chinook tail and her Mermaid Biosa tail. And then I don't have a Canadian tail. Mermaid Kaida should come with her Canada tail. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a thing. Anyways, so so while I was in the class, someone like came up to me. They finished the Merlympics, and I was like, "Oh, like how'd I do?" And they're like, "Oh, I think you got second place." And I was like, "Yeah, second place." I'm like, "I'm good with that," because another person who's doing the Merlympics was the winner from last year, Michelle, and she is like an amazing person, such a good swimmer, and like a beautiful mermaid, and just gorgeous. And so I reckon she won first, and so I was like, "Oh, so exciting." And I was like, yeah, there's no way I was going to beat her because I was in a silicone tail for the second or for like a third of it. So anyways, as was she. But, you know, I'm not very fast in Beastie Girl because she's very heavy and not very aerodynamic. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to bring my Canada flag over to the closing ceremonies. And I'm going to like bring my camera and I'm going to still stay in my tail. So I swam over to the deep end and then where the closing ceremonies were. And I was just kind of on the side and being like, yay, I'm going to win. And they're like, the winner's of the Merlympics. And they're like, okay. And third place was this chickie poo that I like met at the thing. And she was like consistently behind me in all the things. But I was like, oh, interesting. She got third place. Anyways. And then they're like, in second place was Digimer, Madison Kelly. I was like, oh my gosh, yay. And I was like, huh. I'm like, I thought I got second place. I was like, I don't think I beat Michelle unless she, like, just drew out. And then they're like, in first place, it's Michelle. And so I was like, oh, bummer. And I turned off my camera because I really wanted to win because you could win a fin fun, which sounded really cool, and a crown. Although, to be honest, I don't know. They said limited edition, but I thought it meant custom fin fun, which is what I really wanted. Hey, it's Sarah. Hey. You're just tuning in for the tail end of this. And so I was like, oh my gosh, a crown and, like, a fin fun. Hooray. And then they're like, and the winner is Mermaid Michelle. And so I was like, oh, this is embarrassing. And I turned off my camera. And then they're like, but she has graciously forfeited the win to Nerdmaid Faith. And I was like, what? Ah! And so then they came down, because I was still in my tail, and they crowned me the winner of the Merlympics. So I think I really got second place, but they gave me the prize, which is very, very lovely. You guys cannot see this very well because it's super bright, but it is this gorgeous crown made by fins and seashells. Look at this. This is amazing. Yeah, it is super, like, chunky bunky and amazing, so I love it. Ooh, look at this. So, yes, I won. And they gave me, and then they said stop by the Fin Fun booth and get a tail. And so Fin Fun was like, oh my gosh, we have, like, almost no tails in your size. But I was like, that's okay. And the one that I do want still, they don't have, but I did pick up, I don't think Justine's going to be back, but I did pick up this one, the Moon Maiden, which is gorgeous, and it's in my colors, and it's really pretty. So I'm excited to swim in this one, because it just looks really, really nice. It's going to be nice to have another kind of casual fin fun tail. So I came with 2 tails, and I've left with 4. So yeah, I'm really happy I got this one, because they're like, oh, we have this one left. I'm like, perfect. I love this tail of yours. So yeah, I got another fin fun, which is awesome. And I got it for free. And then they said, oh, here, have a monofin. I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm not taking another monofin home with me. I'm like, I have the amp. They're like, are you sure? And I'm like, I'm sure. They're like, okay, well, we'll send you some leggings. So I need to give them a call and say, may I have leggings? Because I want their Galaxy leggings. So yeah, I won the Merlympics. That's a good tail outcome, yeah. You want to see the other new one? Oh yeah, of course. I got this one from Mer Taylor. It's a misprint whale shark that was like a discontinued tail that they just had on for sale for like $25, and I was like, I'm taking it. Mwah. It's so good. We tried to fit the linden in it, but it wouldn't fit. Maybe if I got the kids' linden, actually. What a good story. Yes, I know. It's so sweet. Everyone was really, really, really sweet to me. So, yeah. Yeah. So, it was really nice. Everyone was really, really sweet. And I had a very, very good time. And wow, we got 16 people watching. I know you're looking for that one for a while. Yes. Are you going to alter it? No, we'll probably just shove a tail in, or a monofin inside it and just have it fill out. Like I said before. That was the one I was waiting to see. It's amazing. Thank you. Mermaid love is the best. Yes. Isn't that tail made for the Aquarius fin? Yes, it's trash. I'm not going to use the Aquarius fin. I don't want to say this again, guys. Listen. Listen to what I'm saying. Goodness. Oh, also we need to do comment of the week because right at the beginning of the convention, I was like, oh shoot, I need to get out my Finfolk review because Finfolk's going to be there, which was kind of a stupid idea. Not Finfolk being there, but me like thinking that I needed to get it out because they really don't care. But I got out my Finfolk review, and our comment of the week is Anna Green says, no one. Faith, get the shooter, you nincompoops. I died. So that's comment of the week. Thank you, Anna Green, for being awesome and commenting that you liked my jokes. So I haven't promoted it, but I put out a new Finfolk review. Surprise! This guy can go watch it now. I have the link down below, or you could just find it on my channel. Some other video I've uploaded. So that's what I did. I uploaded that video at like 7 in the morning. You loved it. Thank you, Kira. I'm so glad. I saw it. Very good. Awesome. Yeah, it's doing like actually better than I thought, considering that the majority of my audience is at MerMagicCon or busy watching MerMagicCon content, or they're doing other things like not seeing it on Facebook. I haven't promoted anything at all. It's good. It's good. It's fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, that was what I did. South Carolina Aquarium. Oh, so cute. I like this mug. I feel so very lonely without Justine now. All of a sudden. Also, Justine got the water lily tail. For any of you guys who are here, Justine went to the Mer-Tailor booth. Not that one. Oh, I changed it. But she went to the Mer-Tailor booth and got the water lily tail and the fantasy one, which is down on the floor. And I'm trying to think of what else happened. When you uploaded it, I died. Oh, thank you. Are you going to visit Montreal with your job? My job doesn't involve traveling anymore. I am now a boring office person at a church. But I actually really like my job because I get to do event management, which is more of the side I wanted to do when I worked for Secret Keeper Girl. So it's awesome. I love doing event management stuff and like working with people to make their events happen and just making sure that everything goes tickety-boo smooth. So you're going to California Mermaid Convention. No promises yet. I'm not sure if I can make it. But this weekend went pretty well, so I might be able to do the whole like just quickly take like a 4-day weekend kind of deal thing again. You're not a lifeguard anymore? Oh no, I am. I work for Recreation Excellence. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. When we went to the Singapore Mermaids class, look at this. Look at this. It's so cute. You have to come to Cali. I know, guys. I want to. But I got this. Not too much longer. Maybe like another 5 minutes. I got this from the Singapore Mermaids class, and it's laminated, which is beautiful. So, yeah, we got this. And it's a pretty sweet. So, yay. Thank you, Singapore Mermaid. I'm going to hang this up with my not so awesome achievements, and as well as this, my crown for winning the Merlympics, because it's not very practical. It's not a very practical crown, but it's gorgeous. So, I'm excited. I am excited. And yeah, I had my Canada flag. I was like, yay, go Team Canada. What if Finfolk came out with a silicone monofin for their fabric tails like Brook Taylor? That'd be insane. Oh, I love the certification. Yeah, the class was so good. So good. I had to leave and come back because I was replaying the beginning of the stream. I'm sorry for asking again. Do you know if anyone that does custom mermaid accessories like necklaces and peace? Oh, Mermaid Vlog says I miss you already. Aw, I'm almost coming to the end of story time of the MerMagicCon Debrief. Are you home already? I gotta leave the airport in like an hour. Not even. Like 45 minutes. No, like an hour and a half. But yeah, we did. So Justine and I were super pooped from the con. We left. We like gathered up all of our crap. Oh yeah, speaking of lifeguarding, sorry, someone asked a question. I am a lifeguard still. I work for my friend Wyatt out at Recreation Excellence, which is a bit of a ways out. You're 4 hours away. Be safe traveling. Thank you. You too. And things. Yeah, so Justine and I finished. Oh no, lifeguarding. So yeah, I lifeguard still, and I brought my lifeguard fanny pack, and that was like the best decision I've ever made. Like, honestly, best decision, because I had my wallet, I had my stickers and stuff, I had my phone, I could like clip my camera to it. It was a good choice. And other people had fanny packs. So if you're going to a convention, especially one where you're going to be just like in and out of the water and you don't want to carry a purse, or if you're wearing leggings you can't have pockets, bring a fanny pack. Yeah. Oh yeah, Siren Sadie does custom accessories, as does Ripple's Relics, and Wonderland Arts did my big chunky monkey crown, and Fins and Seashells, which made this glorious crown. So there's options out there. Just shop around. And look at Morgana Mermaid Magic too. If you look at my Instagram, you can see like what all I use, because I tag everyone, because I'm not a horrible person. Oh, is that Justine coming back? No, she's not. Just kidding. And so Justine and I flopped after the convention in the car, and we're like, ugh, we're dying. And I literally chugged 3/4 of like I think it was like a liter smoothie. It was like a big smoothie. I was just like, glug. I straight up chugged it. And yeah, that was a thing that happened. I just chugged it because I hadn't eaten like all day. And then we drove back to the hotel. Justine went to go do some stuff with Shay and Mermaid Vlogs, and I wanted to like just kind of chill out and shower, and I got invited to dinner with some people. So, oh, we have another. This is Justine's. This is Justine's certificate. Isn't it lovely? Faith, who made that ring you got? Fins and Seashells, Helena the Mermaid. It's beautiful. We, here, let me just find her Etsy shop real quick, because, you know, Fins and Seashells. Because, yeah, she's running out of words. She said she makes so much money out of just the mood rings. Make a moon pool ring, and behold, it's like the first thing there. How long do you like mermaids? I've been a mermaid for 6 years. You've already asked that question before. Oh, Josh, my new tail just arrived. Yay! So yeah, I went and had dinner with Mermaid Kelly and like 15 other people, which was really fun. Got to hang out some more with Richard, the Underwater Merman, and Hampton Beach Mermaid, and Mermaid Lizzie, or Mermaid Flamingo, and Skulls and Scales, and Vinny, and yeah, just so many good peoples. We had dinner at TGI Fridays, and I had a filet mignon, and it was very, very good. And what your shell on your necklace? I've seen them a lot. I don't know. I think it's just like a cut spiral shell. And yeah, so we went to TGI Fridays, and then I went back to the hotel, and then I did a podcast with Mermaid Vlogs, which was awesome. So stay tuned for that. Really good. And yeah, and then we stayed and talked for like another 2 hours. It was really, really good, and I love them, and I love you, Mermaid Vlogs. Hi. I found the Captain America Civil War BFF necklace set. Ooh! Those would be perfect for my Marisol look. That'd be very cool. That'd be very cool. And yeah, that was the convention, essentially. Justine and I, then we drove back, made it back here at like 1:30 in the morning. And now we are sleepy. And we're drying tails, which reminds me, I gotta go dry my tails. So I'm gonna have to go. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tail tea time, hearing all about MerMagicCon. So look forward to a vlog or 2 or 3 or 6. Lots of content coming out. Be sure to subscribe to Justine's channel. She was on here earlier. Link is below. She did an awesome job helping me out, and we stayed together, and it was really, really good. So lots of love to you, Justine. And she had to go do some tours and stuff. So. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to watch my Finfolk review, because that was really fun. And I will see you later. Love you guys. Bye! What, is this still streaming?